Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare HCl solution of any normality that you want. In order to do that, we need 4 steps. The first steps include to find the specific gravity. The second would be to find the strength of the solution that is there in your laboratory. And third will be the molarity. And then finally, we will convert the molarity into normality. Now for the specific gravity, for HCl, this is fixed. So it is 1.1789. You can write it down, you can remember this or memorize this. Now when it comes to the strength of HCl, it varies depending on the bottle of HCl that you're having. Over here, I've shown one of the bottle which is having a strength of 35%, but it can again vary. It can be 31%, 32%, 35%. So here I've taken an example of 35%. Suppose if in your laboratory there is a bottle of HCl, you will check it, what kind of percentage that is, what is the strength of the HCl in that bottle. So for me, I'm going to take an example of 35%. So for example, if there is a 35% HCl in 1000 ml of bottle that is there in your laboratory, that means 35% will be equal to 350 ml in 1000 ml. So that will be the strength of the HCl that is there in your laboratory. What we are going to do is we are going to multiply the strength into the specific gravity to get the weight in grams. So we will multiply 350 into 1.1789, that is the specific gravity. Remember, if your bottle is having 32% strength, then it would be 320 ml in 1000 ml. Then you will multiply 320 into 1.1789. So I've taken an example of 35% again, so I'm going to multiply 350 with the specific gravity and get the weight in grams. But now ours is a liquid, so we obviously cannot weigh in gram. So what we will do, we will go for the molarity. Now, what do you mean by molarity? Molarity means the number of moles that is there per 1000 ml. How much is the mole? Again, you have to check the bottle, and over there will be a molecular weight of HCl given on the bottle itself. And if it's not given, you don't have to worry, it's generally given. But if it's not, you can go on the net and you can search, okay, what is the molecular weight of HCl? Generalized molecular weight that will come will be 36.5. After finding that, what you will do, you're going to get the strength that we just got in grams. You will divide that with the molecular weight. So that was 4112.615 grams divided by the molecular weight, that is 36.5. So you'll get the molarity. So the molarity of the bottle of HCl in your laboratory, you're going to get that. So with mine, it will be 11.3 moles per 1000 ml. Now what we will do, we are going to convert molarity into normality. Now our molarity, that is M, was 11.3. Now normality, the formula for normality is N into M. M is molarity. Now what is N over here? N is basically the number of H plus ions that is there in the solution, in the bottle, in the chemical you're working with. So we're working with HCl. So when you look at HCl and you break it down, there is H plus ion is 1 and there's Cl. So N is equals to 1. Now simply just put that thing into the formula. N is equals to 1 into 11.3. So the normality of the solution of the bottle you're having would be 11.3 normal. Now let's solve one of the problems, or if you have to prepare 0.5 normal HCl and the amount volume would be 500 ml. So the question would be, maybe in laboratory if you're working, they ask you to prepare 500 ml of 0.1 HCl. So what we will do, we will use a very nice formula, which is N₁V₁ is equals to N₂V₂. N₁V₁ is the given thing that is already known, and N₂V₂ is something that we want. So what we will do, we already know the normality that is there in our laboratory bottle is 11.3. We just calculated that, but we don't know how much amount of volume we need to take out of that bottle in order to make 0.5 normal HCl 500 ml. So what we will do, we will just put the value for N₁, that is 1.3. V1 is unknown, so we're not going to put anything. And when you go to the other side of the equation, it's N2V2. That means what we are going to do is N2, we know we need normality of 0.5 normal. V2, we know we need 500 ml of solution. So we will fill this up. And now we will just drag our 11.3 normal to this side, and it will come into division. Normality will cut down, and we will divide that, and the only unit that is left is ml, and the answer would be 22.12. So we know that from the bottle of the HCl that you are having, you're going to take 22.12 ml, and then you are going to volume it up or make it up till 500 with distilled water. That's how you make 0.5 normal HCl.